Hey guys, this is TheEnder. Game number 4 awaits you. And so yeah, in the last game we saw a bit of a build order victory for Larva. I'm not saying, you know, Hero played perfectly, but yeah, there's just not too much you can do to hold off that kind of a, you know, 9 pool versus 12 hatch when your opponent scouts you because it's a 2-player map. But alright, so here we are. This is Neo Electric Circuit. You know, this is actually the type of map that you want for a good long ZVZ. And the reason I say this is, so to get like the super late game ZVZ, the best way to do it is have one player go for like, you know, either an overpool or a 12 pool and have the other one go for a 12 hatch. So you end up with like this huge tech lead for one player, but then a huge economic lead for the other. And essentially it forces you to throw down spores for the economic player. But because on this base, or sorry, on this map you have a third base behind your natural, you can actually go up to 3 bases and you can mine a lot. You know, and you can't get busted at the front if you defend correctly. So it would be a good game for a long game, a good map for it. I did actually see it on one map. It was a desert tile set. I haven't seen it in a really long time. But yeah, effort went for literally it was a Zerg 3-hatch opening versus another Zerg. But yeah, it was really great. So he got up with quick 3 hatches. He made Sunkens and Spores, and you know, walled off his natural pretty much, and it worked pretty well for him. I think he won that game, even though his opponent had Mutalisk first, and he was just pouring everywhere. But yeah. But so far both players are going pretty standard, so it doesn't look like we're going to have that type of situation. Hero is taking his natural, and Larva is taking his natural, but it's slightly slower. Once again, it was a 12 pool for both players, so they really shouldn't be able to hurt each other. So, alright. How? I'm not sure how that's possible. Hero had a faster pool and faster hatchery? Was I just seeing that wrong? I'm not sure. Maybe Hero's using some kind of mineral hacks. No, he's not. I mean, of course he's not, but yeah, sometimes it just looks funny when you have 2 players going for what appear to be mirror builds, and one of the players has, you know, like somehow a 3 or 4 second lead. Just looks odd. But alright, so layer going down probably for both of them. Can we see, please? Please? No? Alright, so a little bit of drone lead. Zergling. Action. Trying to scout the main. See the timing on the natural. Right now both these players are probably only making Zerglings, because this is pretty standard.
컨트롤러서 수비를 해주고 있는 이몽규.
Alright, Zergling speed and layer. It looks like the speed was first for both players. Zergling speed does actually build pretty darn fast. And it looks like Hero's going for the scout. Sorry, not the scout, the aggression. So actually it looks like Hero doesn't actually, looks like his Overlord, I guess I really should have noticed that, but his Overlord went in the wrong direction, so he didn't have the scouting. So he's gone for the aggressive play, but in a mirror matchup, you know, it's not going to go very well for him. Because, I mean, they've literally got the same units, it's just because they have to get across the map for Hero, his are going to be slower. So yeah, he's forced to retreat, but he did lose that a little. Alright, so he does have some drones now. So if he can keep that drone lead, right now it's a 2 drone lead, in a long game he will win. You know, because of course drones are good. Looks like Spire is slightly slower for Hero, but not by much. But at the same time, he's got to be careful not to die to the Zergling counterattack. Because sooner or later, you know, Larva's got to, you know, build drones of his own or attack with his lings, force Hero to make more lings. But alright, so here it is. Larva's sending out his lings. He does appear to outnumber Hero pretty significantly, but Hero does have a few extra drones, so if he keeps making lings, he should be able to make more reinforcements. But man, and so far I think it's like a 3-drone lead. That's pretty significant. And it looks like, once again, it's going to come out almost even, which of course does favor Hero because he has extra drones. And you say, well, if he has the drones, how does he have, equal number of lings? Well, like I said, it takes Larva some time to get his lings across the map, so the entire time he sees the lings coming across the map, he's making only Zerglings. Now, if they can camp on that hatchery, that would be good. If you attack an egg enough right as it morphs, you can sometimes actually kill the units before they pop out. Alright, so the drones are pulled, because this is a rather serious time. It looks like he's going to do a pretty nice job getting the drones in the way of the enemy lings. Of course, when you have workers in the engagement like this, the enemy Zerglings don't actually target the drones, so the drones are super annoying, because the Zerglings will literally try to run around the drones while the drones are attacking them. So just really, in addition to adding the slight amount of DPS, it's also rather, they almost act as like a wall that attacks. So it's really nice. So he's still got that drone lead too, so that's once again really going to help him. That being said, it looks like he is slightly farther behind on the tech. We saw Larva going for Scourge first, which he might be doing that strategy I mentioned earlier. You send your Scourge in and you try to camp yes, he's camping the eggs. If he can keep the Scourge on the egg at just the right moment. Yep. What? What? I'm not sure what happened there. I mean, he clearly hit the Mutalisk with the Scourge, but somehow he missed. Okay, he hit that one. Alright, so Scourge to 110 damage, Mutalisks have 120 life. So, yes, if you want to do the most efficient damage, you have one Scourge hit each Mutalisk, and then it takes like 2 Muta shots to kill the Muta. But the other rule you got to take into account is when anything morphs as a Zerg, like in that last second after it morphs, it gets full health. So apparently he literally hit the Mutalisk before the animation had completed. So the Mutalisk returned to full life as the animation of the egg hatching completed. So it looks funny, and it seems a bit unfair that the Scourge hit but did no damage. But I think that's what we were seeing. Now, Larva does need to go and attack while his, the Scourge damage is still on that one Mutalisk. I mean, he really can't keep doing this. He got damage on the Muta. The Muta's going to regen. He knows he's behind on drones. He really needs to attack right now. Okay, it looks like he was waiting for a round of Scourge. So yes, what you commonly do is, since Scourge build faster than Mutalisk... oh man, Killer took a whole lot of enemy Scourge. Yeah. So it's what, 5 on 5? I can't tell. We got reinforcement Scourge for Larva, but they're not microed properly. Got reinforcement Muta for Hero, and they are microed properly. Alright, and Hero wins the battle. Whoop! But yeah, so Hero won the battle. He's ahead on drones. That's pretty much game. I mean, it looks like, wow, that's a lot of drones. It looks like Larva may be trying some last-ditch attempt to build a lot of drones to get back in, but no. All right, there's the GG. So Hero's going to move on 3-1 in this group, and Larva's going to be knocked out. So hope this doesn't spoil it for anyone, but we now have ... multiple Zergs in the round of 4. And of course we do have a Terran, since we had a TBT, so Terran had to get through. But alright, that's game. See you guys in the next series. This is TheEnder, signing off.